Time to meet the main event professional 145-pound title fighters. First, fighting out of the Farmers Insurance, Thomas Swenson, red corner. From the compound in Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Josh the Head Huber. And now, fighting out of the last call, Tavern blue corner. From the Elevation Fight Team in Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Cory Sandhagen. His professional 145-pound title bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, referee Eric Hines. All right, man, final fight tonight for a championship belt. Expect a clean fair fight. Touch them up right here and let's get it up.
Sparta Combat League 50's main event, 145-pound professional title fight featuring Josh Huber. He has the shaved head. He's representing the compound, facing off against Cory Sandhagen. Mr. Sandhagen representing the Elevation Fight Team. And as we always see with Huber, immediately he's in stalking mood, and Sandhagen showing off some crisp footwork.
How's that going for you?
Excuse me.
Oh, and Sandhagen lands a hard right hand on Huber right out of the gates.
Able to stag Huber back into the cage. Huber recovers nicely, though.
Oof. Big power being thrown right there from Cory Sandhagen on that leg kick.
And Huber looking to answer back with power of his own.
Oh.
Missed on the punches. Sandhagen crushes with the leg kick. Nicely done by the Elevation fighter.
I've been saying it for a while, so have you, JR. I mean, Cory Sandhagen is the future of Colorado fighting, and actually thereafter, too. He's one of those guys that everybody feels is really on that verge of a next-level jump.
And going against a very wily veteran here in Josh Huber, and Huber coming out of the compound has a great ground game. I've watched him put together some submission of the night wins, so let's see what he's able to offer up off of his back here.
And easily one of the toughest guys we have in Colorado.
No doubt about that. He's trying to feed that right hand through so he can set up a triangle choke. Let's see if he's able to pass that hand and loop the leg around. Does not. Goes for open guard instead. Now he's closed his guard. That shows he's going to try to keep the fight right here. When he opens the guard, that means he's going to go for some submission attempts, and that's what becomes available as Sandhagen postures up and punches, but when somebody's punching you in the face, it's hard to offer up a submission. And big punches coming down for Sandhagen now. Good job controlling Huber on the ground, which is no easy task. And a big knee comes up for Sandhagen. Timed it so that it was legal. No worries about that. And crushing elbow thrown by both fighters, actually, as they came off the cage. And somebody's leaking some blood here. It's kind of smeared around, so hard to see who it's coming off of. One more time, that leg kick goes in for Sandhagen, and Huber eats another couple big shots.
I think one of the things that we've always known about Josh Huber is his fights are all based on how he starts. If he starts fast, he's usually a devastating finisher. If he takes a long time to get going in the first round, we've seen his opponents really jump on him, and that inside leg kick hurt Josh Huber. Make no mistake about it.
And a couple of the outside leg kicks beforehand, and Huber taking him okay. You can see him reacting to him. He hasn't had to switch stance yet. That's when you know that it's something that's starting to change the game. But definitely a lot of pain associated with those leg kicks that Sandhagen's throwing. And Sandhagen, not only crisp with his footwork this evening, but his upper body movement, his shoulder rolls, his head positioning, everything is just really spot on with his striking.
That's exactly what I'm seeing too, JR. And I mean, we're just seeing the evolution of fine-tuning a game right now. And again, that inside leg kick is landing hard right now. Josh Huber is being affected by that kick.
Yeah, he grimaced at that one, and now his leg almost taken out from underneath him. Caught that one across the knee. That probably hurt Sandhagen more than it did Huber, but one or two more of those leg kicks, and Huber's going to be having a hard time holding himself upright.
And there's
one. Oh, and he goes with the punch.
Oh.
Sandhagen doing the proverbial picking of his targets right now, and over in Sandhagen's corner is Elliot Marshall out of Easton's and Elevation Fight Team, and congratulations to him winning his grappling match last night and then donating his purse to charity. Nicely done, sir. He puts the art in martial arts.
And now we're seeing Huber kind of settling in a little bit now and trying to gauge distance a little bit better, because just like you referenced, JR, Cory Sandhagen's distance measuring right now is flawless.
Huber going with a couple of Superman punches that have let him close the distance, put hands on Sandhagen. Let's see if he tries to use one of those punches to try to set up a clinch. And again, Sandhagen just crushes with that leg kick, and Huber shows the wear. And there's the knockdown from the kick that we said might happen. Sandhagen going to flurry here, knees coming up, and he's going to go back to that leg. Make no mistake about it.
Yeah, now he's just picking his shots right now. Now he's really in a stalking mode, because really what he's doing is he's trying to get Huber exactly just what he did right there. He's trying to keep staying on the leg power and hammering Huber's inside left leg or right leg to open up the head for Huber. And now we're seeing the desperation in Josh Huber, because his right leg right now is absolutely wobbly.
I'm not sure if I saw somebody's mouthpiece come out. It was a 10-second clacker sounded, flash knockdown for Huber there, and his corner is going to have some icing to do between rounds.
Wow, Cory Sandhagen is putting on a show right now. Very interesting to see and hear kind of what kind of instructions they're getting. Obviously, you know, for Cory Sandhagen, they're going to tell him, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an outstanding job of peppering that leg with kicks, and definitely keeping Huber off balance and off center now. But for Josh Huber, he's really going to have to make this into a dirty fight and get this fight into a brawl. But I do believe that Sandhagen has the wherewithal to avoid a brawling exchange with a guy like Huber, and I think that he's going to be an outside sniper and really pick shots, very carefully as this fight progresses. Second round just about ready underway here. Both corners exit the cage. Huber looks okay, ready to go. Same with Sandhagen. Both fighters will touch gloves this second round. And here we go, JR.
So let's see how long it takes Sandhagen to go back to trying to beat up that lead leg of Huber, because he knows he has a target there where Huber is hurt and something that he can take advantage of. And Huber, of course, going to do all he can to try to close the distance, not be in kicking range, try to turn it more into a punching fight. And we see Sandhagen go nicely with a punch to the body, and then he tried to flash the elbow up there. Nice strike selection by Sandhagen.
Strike defense by Sandhagen has been unbelievable. And that inside left kick, and there it is again. And now Sandhagen's starting to open up.
What I like from Sandhagen here is he's not just rushing into Huber's range and trying to flurry with strikes to close this out. He's keeping the distance. He's managing what he wants to do from the outside, and that's allowing him to pick his targets, and like you talked about, Ron, mix his targets well.
Yeah, and he's doing that now. He's obviously peppered Huber with some leg kicks and punches, and now he set up a nice, beautiful takedown, which really, was an outstanding setup, because again, Huber's expecting the leg kicks and the punches.
And Huber working on the choke here, not really trying to turn it into a choke, using it as positional control, keeping Sandhagen from being able to rise up, and Sandhagen going for some punches against that beat-up leg. And, punches, of course, don't generate the kind of power that kicks do, but as beat up as that leg is, those punches gotta hurt, gotta have some effect.
And that right there, that little inside exchange right there is exactly what Josh Huber wants out of this fight. He wants to make this a dirty little inside brawling fight. But Sandhagen really, like I said, with that ring generalship and that overall wherewithal of the fight, showing an outstanding fight IQ as well as distance control, is just brilliant tonight.
And the generalship, what he's doing right now is he's making Huber come after him. He's making Huber pump blood into the muscle that's already injured. He's making Huber have to activate that leg and use it. And while it's not nearly as damaging as a strike, it's something that's making Huber, have to work more than he would otherwise.
Very well said.
And it's just really, really brilliant ring generalship being shown there by Sandhagen.
It really is. And again, the fight community here in Colorado does believe that Cory Sandhagen really is the next level and the next evolution of Colorado fighters.
And with that having been said, we get to see another aspect of both these fighters' games. And Sandhagen tried to loop that left foot over, see if he could get a hook in. He'd been using it as a push out. Didn't get the hook in yet, but Huber able to get back to his feet, and so here we go with some more clinch work. And I'll be interested to see if Sandhagen starts to try to pepper that leg with knee strikes.
You know, I'm really impressed with the way Sandhagen was able to turn Huber off the cage there, and now he's actually the aggressor while he has Huber in the clinch, and that's really where Huber wants to be. But Cory Sandhagen is dictating this fight to Josh Huber tonight.
And just a beautiful job on that takedown, shot from a really far distance, but he dove into it, had the timing and the distance that he needed, and I think it took Huber by surprise a little bit, and Huber didn't have the room to sprawl out, even if he had been surprised. So, again, nice timing by Sandhagen. Huber, good job rolling, getting knees down, has one hand on the mat, going to try to work a foot up, see if he can push himself back to standing. As soon as a hand and knee come up, Huber's open for knee strikes. Sandhagen, of course, aware of that. And Huber, nice job getting his elbow in between the two so that he wasn't going to eat that knee on the way up.
Such a creative striking display being put on by Cory Sandhagen tonight. Josh Huber now starting to feel a little bit better in the action. He's starting to move around a little bit.
And the corner of Sandhagen saying, go back to that kick. And Huber lands well with the hook in the hook.
And he has landed again. He's got the right eye, or the left eye of Cory Sandhagen swelling right now. So, the power strike on the inside leg again. And he is battering the inside of Josh Huber's right leg.
Huber just back against the cage, trying to take pressure off that leg right now. Make no mistake about it, there's no quit in Josh Huber.
Never.
But that leg is just not effective right now. And Sandhagen going to try to flurry with ground and pound to close this out. Referee Eric Hines telling Huber, you got to show me something.
And Huber's doing all he can right now, but he is just being outgunned with those leg kicks on the inside leg right now. And Cory Sandhagen is just gaining momentum as this fight progresses. Wow. Unbelievable second round for Cory Sandhagen. This kid is something special. Josh Huber is as game as they ever come, make no mistake about it. But he is his right leg is taking a battering right now. Again, if I'm in the corner of Cory Sandhagen, I'm just telling him, keep battering that leg. Keep setting up that leg kick to finally finish with some head strikes, and just keep the pressure on Huber. And if I'm Huber's corner, I'm telling him, you got to get this fight to the ground immediately and stay on top and deliver some ground and pound to get some kind of offense going. Third and final round just coming up now. Both corners are exiting the cage here. Cory Sandhagen looks fresh as can be. Josh Huber is as game as they come, and I'm telling you, he's as tough as they are.
Loose right away, slowing.
And let's see if Huber presses an immediate attack. He's got to sense some desperation here.
Oh, yeah.
And he does immediately close that distance so that he's inside of the leg or the kick striking range of Sandhagen.
Sandhagen showing some beautiful footwork, moving very, very lightly. Eats a nice Superman punch right there from Huber, but shakes it off brilliantly, and he's just really showing a really well-rounded and very well-versed game right now.
And there was a left kick open to Huber, and because of the devastation that leg has sustained, he was not able to throw that kick.
Yeah.
He had to pull it back and get his feet underneath him.
Oh. And the combinations that Cory Sandhagen is throwing on the inside of that right leg and literally scoring every time, really showing some major effects on Josh Huber's leg.
And Sandhagen bloodied up around the nose and lips now, showing the wear of a couple of those Superman punches, and Huber able to sprawl out nicely of that takedown attempt from Sandhagen because he was in deep on that shot.
Yeah, he absolutely was, and again, this is really where Huber wants to be, inside like that. Oh, and a big knee right there. Big knee landing right there from Huber.
And you can see him looking to set that up with double hands around the neck. The Muay Thai clinch there working for Huber. It's been a staple in his game for a long time, and Huber, a quick check of the teeth, seeing if anything needs to be spit out and thrown into the crowd.
And I think he might have injured a tooth.
And it was because of Huber not being able to put weight on that front leg that takedown scored well for Sandhagen.
Yep.
Huber folded, trying to get his defense into place, and Sandhagen able to drive through, comes out on top. Huber has a Kimura hand position. Well, he let it go now. He was going to try to wrap that up on the left side, and Huber now going back to checking his teeth while he knows he's safe for a second.
And I think this is really where Cory Sandhagen can kind of close the show, because he's really got Huber in a bad spot. Huber can't get out of this. He's pinned against the cage, and he's not able to develop any kind of offense from where he's at. While Sandhagen, on the other hand, has him pinned against the cage, is controlling the action, and is the only one delivering offense right now.
Huber trying to work the butterfly guard. Sandhagen comes in with a knee to the chest. Referee Eric Hines telling him, you better make darn sure that lands to the right place, because if it goes to the head, it's illegal. And just blood smeared all over both these fighters now.
Yeah, these guys are bleeding everywhere right now.
Think Huber might be cut up around his right eye.
That inside leg kick is really, really killing Josh Huber right now.
And as much as we've talked about that, and as devastating as it's been, he hasn't chosen to change stances.
I don't think he has that in his DNA.
And Huber with a 1-2. And one more time checking his teeth. He's going to be in the back getting some things worked on after this fight, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he'll be going to the dentist this week. Cory Sandhagen doing a really nice job of keeping that posture perfect while he has Huber pinned against the cage. And I'll tell you right now, JR, I can see the inside right leg of Josh Huber above the knee, and it does not look good.
Sandhagen controlling back position here, working knees to the legs, to the thighs. Huber able to get himself up off the cage, tries to scoop the knee there, wanted to go for a takedown, take away that striking advantage of Sandhagen, but Sandhagen able to plant his foot on the ground. And one more time, Sandhagen looking to drop for the takedown. Huber again looking for the guillotine position. Sandhagen just peels a hand off and feeds him a knee up the middle.
You know, and again, this goes to the credit of Cory Sandhagen's fight IQ. I mean, he's doing just everything right. You know, he's really showing just a very, very well-versed game. And the other part of it, too, is his conditioning is top-notch. To be able to execute a game plan like this and keep constant pressure on somebody for 3 straight rounds, the way he has done right now to Josh Huber, takes tremendous conditioning, and he is executing it beautifully tonight.
And Huber as well, too.
Yeah,
be able to take the kind of strikes, have the pain that he's having inflicted on himself here, and do things like put his feet in the right position after that takedown and try to set up a triangle choke even on the way to the ground. And right now, leg wrapping on Sandhagen, make sure that he's not able to pass. 10-second clacker sounded. We're going to take it to the judges for our main event here in Sparta Combat League number 50.
What a performance right there from Cory Sandhagen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable performance from Sandhagen, and Huber is literally struggling to stand straight up. Unbelievable showing right there from Cory Sandhagen. Unbelievable. By my account, at least, I've got Cory Sandhagen pitching a shutout tonight. This should be a unanimous decision, and Cory Sandhagen will earn himself a new title for the Sparta Combat 145-pound division. Once again, I definitely want to say thank you to everybody that joined us tonight for a historic event and a historic evening here at Sparta Combat League, Sparta Combat 50.
We now go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new Sparta Combat League champion, Cory Sandhagen.
On behalf of J.R. Gordon from MMA Buzz, my name is Ron Goldstein from FightJobs.com, and we bid you farewell from Sparta Combat League 50.
We'll wrap it up quickly. They said we got a curfew, so we'll talk about that fight. Obviously, a lot of people have called you a phenom. A lot of people have called you one of the best up-and-coming fighters, not just in the state of Colorado, but anywhere. Where's that one rank on the toughest fights you've been in?
He rocked me a couple times, dude. I was just happy to pull through that one, man. Josh was a lot tougher than I anticipated him being. Definitely learned a lot that I can learn from that.
All right, you got your belt now. You're still undefeated. What's up next for you?
I'm just going to talk to my coaches, see what's next. I'm going to quick fight. Maybe in September, October. I don't think I'm going to have too many more local ones. After parties at the Robusto Room tomorrow at 7. Connor Hankel, happy birthday, dude. Where you at?
All right, you got a lot of people, maybe the biggest cheering section of the night tonight, so I'm sure you got some people to thank before we go.
That's about it, man. All my friends and family, everyone in my life that just supports me. Can't do it without support, especially something like this. You gotta have heart, you gotta have people behind you. That's what I have. I'm probably nice and ugly. Is there any cameras? No. I'd like to look at myself, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Congratulations on the victory in that belt, man. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Good luck to you, little champion Cory Sandhagen.